I told you about this at the beginning of the show. This is by IdeaWorks, and this is your 2-in-1 garden folding seat and kneeler. It's genius. This is a great reorder, just back in stock, and it is $19.95 today. And it's an elevated kneeling pad, really, and then you can turn it over and you can sit and then do all the gardening that you'd like to do. I mean, if you need to trim up some bushes, trim some trees, even if you're washing your car and you want to get the wheels really, really good, this is perfect. It's a huge customer pick, and it's only $4 and some change to get home. I can't believe it. We have 3 colors left, and every time we show this, we practically sell out, so I don't want you to wait on this. You can store it conveniently in your garage. So look at all the colors that we have. Okay, so we have this green. I love it. It's gonna go great in your garden. We also have this purple, which I think is a nice little pop of color. The purple is the most limited. And then we also have it for you in the gray. So go to hsn.com, get yours today. It really just makes gardening so easy because, what's the first thing that goes from doing all that gardening? The knees, the knees. So when you see this, the fact that you basically just kneel on this, and you save your knees. No more aching joints. And I think that's wonderful because you want people to keep going, right? Your grandparents, your uncle, your aunt, people who are getting older and they want to get out in the garden and they want to stay, lively and active, and this actually helps. So I love it for that reason because my husband gardens, his grandmother gardens, it just runs in the family. So they're going to get this. So Chad Allen is our, he's a brand ambassador, but he basically just brings us the best products ever. Chad, this is a game changer for the garden. I mean, everybody can garden until they're 90 years old if they want to.
It's so true. Hi, WD. Hope you're well. Yeah. Hi, everybody else, and welcome to my home. The garden kneeler has been here 4 or 5 years now, and you're right. All the spring things we do, we have to get on our knees, or we have to sit. And those projects like planting flowers or cleaning the grout or washing the rims on your car, they take more than 30 seconds. And when you don't have a garden kneeler and your knees are just on a hard ground, whether it's the rock, the sand, the pavement, the tile, if you're inside like me and you want to clean grout or paint a baseboard even, this is hard. This doesn't make me very comfortable where I want to keep doing that project for very long. Well, you can get a garden kneeler, and it's more than a garden kneeler because it's a seat as well, but you can take it inside. And now all of a sudden, I have completely, and I'm going to put my arm underneath, because I've completely elevated my knees off the ground. I have put them onto 2 layers of EVA foam. There's a layer on both sides because remember, it can go from a kneeling position, and then you use the oversized handlebars to get up to help yourself off the ground. Flip it over easily, gently, and then look what happens. It now becomes my garden seat. It now becomes a place where I can wash the rims of my car, where I can paint the baseboards, where I can clean the grout even higher if it's an elevated surface, things like that. And as easily as it flips around and maneuvers, it also stores as easily as this, because I'll bring it a little closer to the camera. Keep your eye right here. As I pinch, I sort of release that mechanism, and then I'm able to fold down the leg. What that means is for you is at the end of a season, you're able to store this behind a door, under a bed, in the garage. You can hang it up. It just weighs a few pounds. And when the spring or fall hits again, and you need to go back out to plant, it locks into place. It's very secure. It is real steel and real EVA foam. This type of foam is what you see in running shoes that absorb the shock. So when I put my knees on it, I'm completely comfortable. And then WD, when I want to get back up, look what I do. I grab onto these oversized handlebars. I'm not using my hips. I'm not using my back or my knees. When I get up, I use my arm strength to get up. And the same thing when I come back down. I can grab it and then slowly lower myself down to where my knees hit the pad. I don't fall down or anything like that. But this has been really popular.
Well, it's popular for good reason, you guys. It's your little helper. It's easy to unfold it and just get to work. Look at that. So you're not having to get your knees dirty, so to speak. You're literally not having to, have your knees get all those little dents from the gravel, and that hurts, and sometimes it takes the skin off. And then when you're tired of being on your knees, you flip it around and you can sit. That way, if you want to spend a couple of hours out in the garden, you can do it. You don't have to stop after 30 minutes because your knees hurt, and that's what I love about it. So you guys, the green is the most popular. If you'd like the green, we're very busy on the phones right now, so I would like for you to go to hsn.com. It's the easy way to order. And if you're new to HSN, welcome, by the way. I want to welcome you in. You're looking at a customer pick. This green right here is so popular. I'm telling you that just because if you want this color, I don't want it to sell out for you. We have several, but depending on how many order around the country today, it could get limited. So the item number is 715657. So the item number, it's under the word customer pick. You're going to put that in the search bar and put it on FlexPay. That means you're going to stretch your dollar. You can use any major credit card, interest-free payments. Look at that price, only $4 and some change to get home. This is sturdy, so it only weighs about 5 pounds, but it holds up to 250 pounds. So a very, very sturdy for you. You can sit on this, put your knees on this. The other color we have, so green is the most popular. Then we have purple is the most limited. So most of you are ordering the green, so that's going quickly, but this one we started off the purple, the most limited. And then of course we have the gray for you, which is it's beautiful as well. But this is solid steel construction. So when he was showing you how you actually can put your weight on this, you really can. I mean, you're thinking it's so lightweight to get up, but with this being solid steel, Chad, I think this is genius because it really can hold the test of time. You'll take this out every spring when you're doing your gardening. And I think it's a game changer for people who maybe, have a little arthritis and they don't get out there as much anymore because they have that achiness going on, and this really can help them.
You're absolutely right. And I don't have any trouble getting to the ground or getting up from the ground. There's no question about that right now in my life. However, my knees do get uncomfortable. They get a little sore if I'm on, on those, like her backyard is shells right there. That's a lot of Florida backyards, as we know. And that hurts your knees. If it's mulch, it'll hurt your knees. If it's even rocky grass, it'll hurt your knees. So you may not need the overly assisted handlebars, but that comfort where your knees are, it's a game changer when it comes to planting or gardening or cleaning or organizing under the kitchen sink. I mean, there's a reason we don't always have the most cleanly, organized kitchen sink underneath the cabinet because we don't want to get underneath there. We all know why. But I went to the store, WD, and I found some things that are very comparable, right? You can buy these knee pads and you can strap them on, or you can go buy these little foam pieces. These work for a few minutes, but again, they don't have the solid steel handlebars that allow you to use your arm strength. It's going to be probably your most used muscle. So they're the strongest part. So when you use your arms to get up, you're able to get that assist you need, right? And this is real EVA foam. It's 2 layers with a solid piece in between, which means that unlike this, I can basically poke my finger through and puncture. This has a solid piece in between it. So even the EVA foam has a support, right? So even the EVA foam is supported. And then being able to completely transform it and break it down into basically nothing and hang it up when using it really does make it space saving. And then watch when I open it up. I'm gonna let you listen. It locks into place. Now that's what I want to hear before I sit down on something, because if I change it into a seat, it's a very wide seat, by the way, very long and very wide. I'm going to turn it to the side this time so you can see something else. When I go to sit, there's a space here. That creates another handlebar on this side. Remember, that was on the floor before. And when I'm able to do that, I'm able to lift myself up this way, even giving me even more of an assist. But the traditional way to use it, that I think a lot of you will be in the kneeling position. And did you see what I just did? I'll stand up again. If I just get down to this level, maybe you have a hard time getting to the ground. If I can get to this level, I can grab onto it. And then I can slowly use my arm strength to bring me down, clean the grout, organize under the kitchen sink, plant with my shovel, get down, do what I need to do. And then at the end of the season, I just take down the arms and store away. It couldn't be any easier. I think the hardest decision, Debbie, is what color to pick up. The purple, that's brand new this year.
Chad, I just love you because you're a genius. First of all, you're just a sweetheart, but you're a genius. You come up with these products that you know that we need, that everybody out in the community, your favorite aunt, your grandmother, your sister, everybody who wants to still be out there and be active. You guys, I want you to get the color that you want because we're very busy on the phones. We've sold quite a bit. I'm trying to look at the screen. Over 2,300 sold. Okay, so this green, very, very popular. If you'd like to get the green, I would be in the ordering process. I would also be in the ordering process if you want the purple, because this is my most limited. And then we have plenty to go around in the gray. They're lovely. If you're just joining us, this is powder coated steel construction. So you're talking very, very, I can put my weight on this, you guys. And so you can sit on this. You can put your knees on this. Now you flip it around the other way, but you put your knees on this and it's not touching the ground. It's not touching the gravel. It's not touching the dirt and the mud. I love this. Look at that price, $4 and some change to get home, something brand new. And sometimes it's just those simple little things. It's preventing the aches and pains in your knees so that you can keep going, and you deserve to keep going. Shout out to my grandmother-in-law, Dolores, who's the president of one of the garden clubs in Dallas, and she's in her 80s. And you want our loved ones to keep going and doing what they love, and the gardens bring so much peace and joy. So that's why I love you for that, Chad. So thank you so much. High five to you, and have fun in your garden, okay?
Thanks, Debbie D. I'll see you. I'll see you next hour for the chandelier.
I know you're not going very far, so grab you something to drink, okay? And we'll see you back here in a bit. You guys, this is a wonderful.